All right, I'm back. So I'm gonna tell you right now. I might be really high right now because you know how like when you're high as fuck, right? You tend to make some interesting shit. Now, I'm probably gonna forget about this, but I took a tortilla. I put a fuck ton of pepperonis on it. I then proceeded to fucking put feta cheese, and then shredded cheese, and then olive oil, and then garlic, salt, pepper, and oregano. I'm microwaving it right now. Fucking my ancestors are crying at what sin I've committed. However, God, does it smell good. Also, God, is this fucking hot, 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 hot. That is hot. This is fucking, this is fucking munchies hours. Yeah, munchies. Anyway. Let me open up the game real quick. Hold on. God, that does smell really good. I'm telling you, definitely has kicked my appetite into overdrive. 100%. In a good way, though. In a good way. I think it kicked it into overdrive in a good way. Where is it? There it is. Oh wait, no, this game doesn't have controller support. That's right. Alright. Fuck. So, I'm gonna have to remember what exactly I have to do in this game, because I don't really remember. Oh, wait, am I going back? Because I feel like I've been through here before already. Sorry, I think a mental fuse flew off because of moderation policy Twitch. Yeah, the moderation policy made no sense. Like, what I was pointing out is that, like, the ticker has the name, but then, like, you're not allowed to put lesbian in the fucking in the title, huh? You fucking get your priorities straight, Twitch. So you have a tortilla pizza style, what? Hold on. Oh, I wanna roll that up real quick. Tortilla recipe. Can you put that in the server for me, please? I'm pretty sure people are gonna hate me for it, but that's okay. Notice how I said no red sauce. There is no point for me to open a can of red sauce, or like make a thing of tomato red sauce. Period. For fucking what is essentially just I'm high as fuck food. Didn't you say you were making a tortilla? No. No, I didn't make the I bought the tortilla. I'd love to make tortillas though eventually. Like the little corn ones. I'd love that. Here though, how hot is this? It was only in the microwave for a fucking minute. Why is it searing hot? Oh, this is really good. The olive oil makes a difference. It makes such a fucking difference. The cheese is the center of the heat of food. Well, what about the olive oil that's in this then? Hold on. I feel like I remember there being like a way. Hold on. Investigate Jarvis spread in the Celestial Wasteland. Rest at Mumford's Inn to recharge for the battles ahead of Neff. Oh, okay, I remember. I don't think we need to go to the Stranger's thing. Mumford's Inn. Name's Stretch. We saw a little show you put on with the other cowboy earlier, you know. Oh, you did? That was just a little game of my best buddy squash. And I like to pass the time. Game that involves shooting each other. Yup. Don't worry though, we only fire blanks. It's perfectly safe. Fucking facts. Oh, that's a mechanic. I am referred to as Doctor. You need healing? My apologies. It would appear you're still alive in the traditional sense. My magic would be of no use to do. My abilities are more necromantic, mantic in nature. As you can imagine, this is quite a useful set of skills to have a town populated by the undead. Howdy, welcome to the Mumford Inn. I'm Senna, and I'll be your host here. Hi, pretty. How much will 2 rooms run us? Oh, they actually don't take money here, Melody. They don't? Nope, just not much for us to use it up here, really. The vendors outside only need gold so they can restock for travelers such as yourself. So instead of paying in gold, I just like to all to share a story from your adventures on the surface. I don't get to head to town often, you see, and the adventurer types always see. Cheese just makes things a lot more hotter and painful when trying to be consumed right out of being cooked. I only know this because of how my mother does pastelon. The cheese will burn you badly. What is pastelon? Oh, Puerto Rican dish. Made out of plantains and ground beef and cheese. Ooh. Okay, it's like a Caribbean version of a lasagna. Oh, this looks fucking amazing. Oh, I want some of this now. Oh, this looks fucking great. What are the ingredients for Puerto Rican lasagna? I hate how I was right and Google literally just said, yeah, by the way, you're right. That's Puerto Rican lasagna. Oh, that's great though. I want some. You can also use chicken in it? Yeah? Well, this one sure is cozy. Wait, is that Mom? Allison? Hi, MILF. Hi, MILF Mabbit. I mean, MILF Rabbit. I was just heading back to Greenridge after finishing my last MILF Rabbit. Oh, MILF Rabbit. MILF Rabbit. MILF Rabbit. I never thought I'd run into a place like this. You really are a hotshot adventurer now, huh? Yeah, something like that. Hi, Miss Goletta. Melody! What work's been keeping me away from the Green Rage lately, so this is the first time we've spoken face to face since I heard the big news. You've been keeping my baby girl out of trouble. As the best I can, suppose. Well, couldn't be happier for the two of you. Oh wow, am I hearing that right? Are we lucky enough to have Mumford Savior and her daughter with us today? So you're the Savior she was talking about? Something like that. I was just right place at the right time. It's all ancient history at this point. Humble as always, Amelia. Anyway, make yourselves at home. We will begin shortly. So I freed the hostage, and we're running down the corridors and the ice, dodging ice bolts until we ran a corner seated around the door to the garage. Now, like the door behind us, the Duke's goons can catch us, but that only buys us maybe a minute or two. They'll bust it down in no time. Mumther, do we have Moth Jacket? Moth Jacket? What do you mean Moth Jacket? You can also chicken on it, like the type of meat you use, then it doesn't matter much. Hell, you can go and you can also make it meatless. Yo, really? Meatless Puerto Rican lasagna. I don't know, man. That doesn't sound right to me. Like a lasagna that has no meat in it. That don't sound right. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, are you talking about those jackets and outfits and shit that Mumu shared with me like a few months back? I think I know what you're talking about. I think I remember what you're talking about. Maybe? I don't know. I might have them. Oh, I did. So I ducked into the driver's side and start racking my brain to remember how to hotwire a car. You got a very interesting skill set, Musculito. I try to be a jack of all trades. You never know when a skill's gonna come in handy on a mission. Anyway, I just barely managed to get to the car started, and we take the night off, take off right as the goons breach the door. And with that, we're home free. So yeah, that was my Monday. Wait, I think I've seen that car. Also, Blambo! Sweetheart! Wow, thank you for the raid! Hi, raiders! My name is Lil Flamie. I'm your corrupted mother across the void. If you like what you see here, why don't you consider giving a follow today? Currently, as it stands right now, I am playing Super Lesbian Animal RPG. It sounds like I'm high. That's because I am. I just ate my munchies. And I am doing really good. Blambo, what were you playing? You were playing Repo, yeah? Somebody did ask me if I was gonna play Repo with her. I might. Honestly, I would have to pull money out of savings, but I guess I could. But yeah, Blambo, good to see you, honey. Welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Repo is a hell of a lot of fun, especially modded. Hell yeah. Well, I'm glad you had a good time, and welcome in, and thank you for the raid. Yeah, that was the car we saw parked out of the docks on our way here. I may have kept his little reward from all my troubles. I love this smug ass fucking bitch. She is a doll, and I love her. We have to figure out his little word. May have figured that creep owed me after blowing up my previous raid. I think that's a pretty huge upgrade over the minivan. May it rest in peace. What an incredible story. Oh, you always say that, Senna. And it's always true. So, what about Allison here? I'm sure the protege of you hero like Amelia, like, you must have tons of stories for you to share. Huh? Oh, well, you see, I haven't been at this for very long, so I don't know if I The whole hound, the core guardian, and the trash king. Also, hey, Infer, what's going on, sweetheart? Also, what about the whole home? Oh, wow, basically, was it a big one? No, it was just a regular sized one. Oh, but it was a really ferocious one. It ambushed me when I was out doing the treasure hunt. Actually, let me start over. It's the smallest treasure Anyway, don't be too hard on yourself, Allison. You're still new at this. Hey, I've got one. I can tell you the story of how Faith and I started dating, if that kind of thing works. I have to jump for lunch and extra stuff, but I had to rate. But unfortunately, leaving up. But best of luck with your stream. Thank you, Blambo, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night, or wonderful rest of your day or night. Go enjoy your lunch. Enjoy it. Anyway. That seems like a personal story to be sharing with a stranger. No offense, Senna. Oh, no way. Me and Senna go way back. You do? When did you meet? Last night. We really hit it off first time I stayed here. Now let's see. Ah, yes. My favorite scenario. Yeah, me and the homies go way back. How far back? 5 minutes ago? Love that. Love that. Well, for starters, Claire and I are from Bridgeport. We needed a change of pace from the big city life after high school, so I moved to Greenridge. A couple of years later, I just gotten out of a relationship with that, didn't quite work out. It was amicable breakup, but any breakup's gonna be a bummer. Tell me about it. I just tried to focus on my work and as an apprentice, blacksmith, to get my mind off of things. And then one day, this girl came in looking for commission of some custom armor and a lance. Was the girl Faith? I'm getting to that part. But yes, it was Faith. She had her heart on set to becoming the next guardian of Greenridge. And she knew she'd need to top the line of the gear for a job like that. I already knew of her since... I already kind of knew her since she'd been friends with Melody and Allison since they were kids. But she had been always busy, so we hadn't many chances to talk. We hashed out the details on what she wanted, and then she could tell, and I could tell right away, that she really had an eye for craftsmanship. She was passionate about the work. I could also tell she had a kind of an eye for me. Aw, how scandalous. I guess that's the point. I wanted to impress her, so I really poured my heart and soul into the gear and made it my finest work. And as I was working on it, she dropped by every day. She always said she was just there to check on my progress, but I knew she was too busy for that to be true. We chat while I'd work, and it already felt like we'd known each other forever. And then I finally finished her gear. Faith knew she didn't have a good excuse to drop by anymore. She just asked me out. I guess that's the rest of history. That's cute. That's actually fucking adorable. I mean, I know how when Nikki and I met. It's funny because I met her through through a former friend, and we had always kind of like knew each other existed, right? And what's funny about that is I didn't know she was lurking quite a lot around my channel and shit, and so I guess like, you know, that former friend, I'm assuming just kept talking about me or something. I don't fucking know. But one day, like, she kind of just approached me and, like, kind of opened up to me. And it's like, hey, I don't mean to sound weird, but I really fucking like you. And I want to get to know you more. And I was like, okay, yeah, cool. And then, you know, over time, I got more comfortable calling her, you know, my wife, my girlfriend. And then, you know, she looked at me and she's like, so, I think we're comfortable calling each other that now. You wanna make it official? I was like, yeah. Rest is history. Wife of my life. And she's like right here, sleeping in my you know, in me arms. Spending my morning with Flamie today was great. Played some Revita. We chatted with her. Played Elder Scrolls. Really do hope. Yeah, I'm glad that you and your sister is getting along very well. That makes me happy to hear. I've just been thinking about Faith a lot of past these nights. I guess I hope everything's okay back in Greenridge. We're here to make sure it's okay. Well, it's getting late. We should probably turn in for the night. It's always nice when I get a chance to catch up with your friends, Allison. Just stopping to check in things before heading back to Greenridge for some R&R. Things are usually pretty quiet up here, so that I feel like I've got a responsibility to look out for them given our shared history. Yeah, fair enough. Aww, the smile. The smile has changed. Later that evening. That is wholesome. I love this image that I'm witnessing right now. Oh, that's adorable. That's just me and my wife in bed. Like, we did the same thing in bed. Like, we would just lay in bed, in her bed, and we would just, like, you know, I'd be looking at my phone, and she'd just be looking at, this is just us. Oh no, I'm just checking out of habit. You okay, dear? You seem tense. And don't worry about it. You got enough out on your plate right now without worrying about my crap. Yeah, it's exactly around that point in time. We've known each other for a while. Like, I remember knowing of Nikki around the same time I met a former friend, or a few former friends, and you know, like I said, that former friend, or one specific one, she introduced me to her, right? And we were all just kind of fucking around while Nikki was playing, you know, the new Dragon Ball game, right? So it was around the early time of last year. And then, like, you know, I didn't know it at the time, but, like, apparently she was, like, you know, keeping an eye on me. Which is kind of cute. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, there was, like, a grace period just to kind of understand each other more. And then, like, you know, this woman's been through a lot with me, and I love her very much. She's literally these people sit me while I'm struggling to pay my rent and cast basic spells. But it's like, I wanted to see her again again on different terms. I want her to be proud of me. Your mom's always been proud of you, Allison. She could be proud, I wish lesbians were real. Albany! Hey, sweetie, how are you? My favorite spider. How are you, sweetheart? You doing okay? By the way, yeah, thank you, mods, for shouting him out. Albany bought me V Rising, which we will be playing eventually here soon. So, yeah, I left the live stream. We came back to here. It came back through here. I wish I loved Steve. I wish love Stevens were real. Every time I watch you, I feel like I'm in a different dimension. Huh? I left the live stream and I came back through here. I wish love Stevens were real every time I watch you. I feel like I'm in a different dimension. I'm good. My tendons exploded. I was hanging from a roof. Oh, you said love Stevens. You meant lesbians. What? You never seen two fucking hot women fucking making out and being comfy together live on stream? That's crazy. I'm hanging from a roof. Albany, I remember you were showing me your you were telling me about that one guy with the phone situation. I showed I showed that to my coworkers, and my coworkers just want you to know that we feel your pain, buddy. We feel your pain. Literally, we feel your pain. We're dealing with the situation with a license with a software known as Creo, which is fucking terrible. Two Love Stevens? Yeah, two Love Stevens. The fuck is a Love Steven? This is more weirder when me and my mom went in an apartment and my mom left. I heard two women making out in the next room. Now, if my wife wasn't asleep right now, I'd probably be doing the soundbite. So you know what? I'm just gonna do this instead. Also, I am eating Skittles right now. I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, I hope you're okay, Albs. Genuinely, I hope you're okay right now. Anyway, I'm just gonna do this, and after reading Yokai's message.
And a big welcome home to my favorite son. I made some chicken, but I also heated up some authentic German bratwurst, flown in special today, just for you.
I had a pretty interesting day.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Are you sure?
Threw a trash bag
Are you sure?
into space at work.
Oh, that's great, son. Just great.
Are you sure?
For sure.
I clap. That was great. What's this one? I can count the pixels. I can count.
It's about time.
And a big welcome home to my favorite son. I made some chicken, but I also...
Man, I love these. Here, we're just gonna do this. We need to make it better. There we go.
Big welcome home to my favorite son. I made some chicken, but I also heated up some authentic German...
I had a pretty interesting day.
Sorry I'm late. Honest to God, a dragon was tagging along. I stopped it.
Ooh, a dragon. Mark was getting ready to tell us how interesting this show was.
Guess
Are you sure?
I had a pretty interesting day.
Oh, that's great, son. Just great.
This is
I'll make some time tomorrow for training.
This is so exciting.
Had a pretty interesting day.
What a great fucking show. I'm so glad that there's so many fucking memes of Are You Sure? I will never run out of Are You Sure? That's great. Wait, did she have Omni-Man's face for a second? Where is he? Where's Omni-Man? You're always rambling, Allison. Like, that's part of your charm. You know, as far as names go, Allison Amaranth doesn't sound too bad. The alliteration makes you sound like a superhero. Exactly. Have you ever wondered, maybe we should get some sleep before we launch into a 30-minute discussion on what we'd like to be as superheroes? Yeah, good call. Who knows? We'll be up against tomorrow. Thank you for being here for me, though. Where is he? Where is Omni-Man? Are you sure? Are you sure? I love that. I love that. Yes. Can I just go back? Oh, at the lowest I've ever heard your voice when you said, "Are you sure?" No, I think the lowest I've gone is fucking out when I did Outbreak and Trati. You want to do Entrati? I'll do it. Dano, do you know love? Dano, do you know what it's like to suck off the round bit of a nubby? Dano, I require you. I require sea salt. Dano, are you sure? Anyway. Are you sure? How dare you question your mother? It actually hurts my throat. Here, I'm gonna go grab a fucking cup of, like, water or something. I love that voice. I want you to declare, I love that voice. I want you to use that voice and say, I declare nutrients. Okay, hold on. No. I, Albrecht and Trotty, declare butter as nutrients. Alright, I'll be back. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna go grab a cup of coffee. Chat, you think I'm joking, but when we go visit Whispers in the Walls and we see Albrecht and Trotty, you think I'm joking, but that's exactly how it fucking sounds. You might be wondering, oh, well, Flamie, how the fuck do you know how this dude sounds? You haven't really played Whispers in the Walls yet. Yeah, but I do watch a lot of Warframe lore analysis videos because fuck my life. I don't really give a shit about spoilers. So as long as it's part of the immersion of the game. After all, isn't the point of a fucking spoiler to ruin something? But if it doesn't really ruin it, are you really being ruined because you're immersed in the lore more because of it? I am way too fucking high to be having these fucking stupid ass pseudo-intellectual fucking arguments with my own goddamn self. I don't know how much of that you heard, but I'm gonna assume you heard all of it. And then talk to Neff. I'm gonna go lay down. I'll see you later, Flamie. Have a good one, honey. Get some sleep, please. Boy, y'all took your time with breakfast. You ready yet? Yep, we're refreshed and ready to go. Now, you said you had some leads? Cool. So this is a big facility over in the northwest corner of the wasteland. You visit to sneak in to throw some secret parties with my buddy. Have you seen the big cube? Is it near the big cube? It is in fact near the big cube. It's really easy getting out that all the paths are in and out of the town again. It's just a hunch. But there have been a lot of suspicious activity around there recently. I'll go on ahead and scout out the area. You guys should definitely stock up on supplies first in case there's any trouble. Meet me up there when you're ready. She is way more experienced fighter than us. Nuh-uh, no way. Like Cliff said yesterday, we've dealt with this Javis before. We know what to expect. I don't want to subject anyone else to the madness if we don't have to. Besides, my mom can keep an eye on Mumford while we're gone, just in case Jav has something planned. While I'm shocked to hear Allison agree with me on something, she has a point. True, we can probably handle this. Just wanted to make sure that before we head out. Alright, northwest corner of the desert. Got it. Let's go, team. Let's go, team. Sup? Name's Crud. I know you're thinking, what kind of cruddy name is Crud? I like it though, keeps me humble. Nice to meet you, Crud. What you doing in the dirt? Just chilling. Nice. I love Crud. She is good. I just want to hold Kippy, snuggle him tight until the morning comes. Aww. I'm glad that you love your boy. You love Kippy so much. Let's see here. You know, we'll just do a big old fuck you. Sick. It said northwest. Alright? Wait. No? This can wait. Okay. They said northwest, right, chat? But I'm in the northwest. Hey! Lesbian licks don't say Gex. You know what? Gex says trans rights. Gex says gay sex is the best sex. Therefore, trans rights are human rights. And I approve of this message for Gex. Very cool. Flamie, how high are you? Gex. Gex. I joke, but like I'm actually probably gonna play Gex in the future. Which game though? That's the question. Like I wanna play a Gex game. I need to like sit down and like figure out what games do I actually want to play. Because like I say these things, right? Where it's like, okay, I want to play Conker's Bad Fur Day, or I want to play Mischief Makers, or I want to play Flamie's Dick Off Simulator for some fucking reason. I don't know. Or Gex. I guess that's still ripping my dick off. Anyway, but the point being is that like I do want to play these games, right? And like what's funny about that is that I always say I do, and then the moment I sit down and do the schedule, I look at the things and I'm just like, but there's no room. Wait, north, east, south, west. Okay, I am dumb. Wife is snoozing. She's doing a fat snooze, chat. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. Sorry, I didn't think about that. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, Gex. So, yeah, eventually in the near future, I gotta sit the fuck down and, like, really think about what games I want to play. Because, like, I think so far the selection of games we got is pretty interesting. But, like, there are instances where I look at what chat tells me to play, what recommends I play, and I'm like, these are great ideas, and I want to play these, but fuck, I need to have time. And there used to be, like, the list used to be longer, right? It used to be upwards up to 40 games. And then for the longest time last year, I was like, I need to get this list down to something more manageable. And now we're at, like, 25. A lot of that stemmed from specific people and not me wanting to upset them or hurt their feelings or whatnot. Whereas now I'm kind of like, oh, well, it's a matter if I want to, it sounds like, you know, now I'm like, whatever, it's fine. I ain't really opposed to telling people no. Oh, Allison is up. Cool. But yeah, like, in all honesty, like, there are a ton of games that I would like to play. Admittedly, there are a lot of games that I'd like to play. And maybe in the future, we'll get to those lists. There's also some games that I'm, like, looking at that I'm like, maybe I should give a second chance. Metal Gear Rising is one of them, right? I never did give that game an actual proper chance because I was dealing with a lot of shit. And the memes, Jack. I know, the memes. I never gave that game a proper chance, and I feel terrible about that. There you are. Yeah, this is place to talk about the spike pit. And you're positive this is where Javis has been hiding. Positive. This place is why Javis written all over it. Let me up it. Okay. You on the list? Might be. The name's Neff. Your boss tried to recruit me the other day. Wait, what? Yep, there you are. Welcome, Miss Neff. Glad to see you're joining us after all. My friends want to join your cross. Just roll with it. They look kind of like those animal folks Lord Javis told us to keep an eye out for. Yeah, we get that all the time. Well, if they are with the mummy, I guess it's okay. You can go on inside. The memes, Javis. The memes. This is the Javis guy I've heard so much about. Or a hologram. There's a message here. Let me read it. Attention, everyone! We hope you are becoming acclimated to your new surroundings. We'll be holding a strategy meeting at noon. Attendance is mandatory and AID badge is required for minutes. Dang, this place is different from how I remembered it. Music's pretty good though. I'll keep an eye from the entrance for the time being, but I'm gonna scout things out up ahead soon. You just go do your adventure stuff. We'll talk later. Can do. I will say though, this game has a lot of good music. Like, this game has a lot of good music. Oh. Wait, what's this? Sand switch is currently disabled. Find the master control terminal to activate the switches. Ah. My wife is making snoozey noises. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, is this running in the 90s? Running in the... It's a fucking parody of Running in the 90s. Hold on! Nah, you can't do that to me. Nah, game, you're not allowed to do that. You cannot do that to me. No, we're playing the right version. It literally, it literally is. It literally is that. Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta listen to this. It's such a good theme. Oh, this is fucking great. What the fuck? Hello, why are there sneakers? Oh, I love this song. In the 90s. Oh, I love this song. It's so fucking dumb. The amount of YouTube poops I have listened to this song with like the Magic School Bus is palpable. The song is just YouTube poop the fucking remix. It is amazing. I love it. In the 90s, the day was not human. The 90s. I have. Oh, I love this song. Dude, Initial D is so good. Help Melody find the treasure. I'm sorry, this is a maze? Hot Fudge Sunday. Running. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I'm in the zone. Chat, you want to feel old? This video that I'm listening to is the original video. You want to know how old this fucking video is? Do you want to know how old this video is? This video is about 15 years old. And you want to know what makes it even worse? Back then, that was considered like, you know, in 2010, 50,000 views was considered hot shit. If you were making 50,000 views on YouTube in 2010, you were the shit, man. You were the shit. You were the shit. This song is the shit. That's how you know I'm old. I'm not even like the oldest streamer that I know. Like, I think Abby is actually the oldest streamer I know. Cause she's in her like what, 40s? Well, no, I mean, no, Vinny's in his late 30s. Mike is too. Wait, Mike might be in his 40s. Maybe? I don't know. I know one of them's in like 40s, but I definitely know Abba's in her 40s. The point is that back then, in 2010, 50,000 views was a lot. And you were in the big leagues if you were doing those numbers. So like the point being is that like, you know, you could be reminded of 15 years ago is how old is how old that video is and how much time has passed by. When you look at it in the net metrics of a creator and you see 50,000 views in 2010 and you know the history of that platform and you're just like, fuck, I feel old. Like, okay, before my time on Twitch, but did you know that like we were actually called casters according to Twitch at one point? Yeah, go figure. Casters, not streamers, casters. Fucking wild, man. And better yet, here's how you know I'm old with YouTube. I remember when YouTube first implemented the Google Plus thing. That was fucking terrible. And they got rid of the star rating system. Do you guys remember the star rating system? I'm sorry. Why is Melody blonde? Why are you blonde? Melody, why are you blonde? Why is she blonde? No! Is it kind of sad that I kind of like her blonde though? Google Plus, damn. Yeah, I remember like when I started my VOD archive before it became a VOD archive for the channel. That existed. Yeah, Doverno, it did exist. I remember having the channel set up a specific way as a kid. Because I was like, yeah, I want to be a YouTuber. Fucking Jesus. Yeah, holy shit. And then like, I remember because I was doing like MLP, like shitty pony maker animations and like shiny hunting. And I had like one song that I made like on an Android rap app. And I was like shiny hunting a Ponyta. I was a really fucking weird kid. Anyway, point being is that like right around the times when they implemented the fucking thing with Google Plus, and I remember Google Plus being just fucking atrocious. Shit was terrible. And then they got rid of the star rating system. Much like how they got rid of the dislike button, which for the record, I should always say this. Disliking a video on YouTube doesn't do jack shit. It never has. That's why I never understand why people do that. I'm just like, you do realize your opinion on that platform is about as invalid as it is anywhere else, right? But the only people who actually ever see the dislikes now, unless you have that like that weird fucking extension that shows the dislikes, which by the way, I don't know why you would have that, admittedly. Out of spite, I guess? I don't know. It's dumb. But the only people who usually see that stuff outside of that extension is the creator themselves, right? But see, what YouTube analytics does that I kind of like is even though it shows me the dislikes, it also shows me it being pushed into the algorithm, which tells me that the dislike button doesn't do shit but push it further into the algorithm. Which is funny because the algorithm's all built on engagement, right? So I just look at it as, oh, okay, cool. I guess I'm being pushed into the algorithm again. Anyway, well, the story was about fucking Google Plus. Switches as and such it costs remain on solid ground when adjusting state altitude. When traveling in groups, ensure that all present without. You did it. Great job. But yeah, it basically like the fucking Google Plus shit and star ratings is what I remember my era of early YouTube. But then again, also like my era of early YouTube, which is kind of funny, was like early addicting games, like early YouTube poops, super offensive shit. Admittedly, like I remember there being YouTube poops that were allowed, where like Ed and Nettie, and there was like crude fucking drawings of like overextended penises just all around the place. That's what constituted as a YouTube poop, right? The fucking YouTube that you guys have now versus what I grew up with, very sterile. I mean, most things nowadays are pretty sterile, but like, if I had to gauge, if I had to gauge, I also grew up around the time in early Android where Google Play didn't give a shit about quality control and allowed softcore porn apps. Let me explain. I think I've talked about this in the past, and we found some fucking cursed shit. There was a point in time where you could go into the Google Play Store and type big boobs, and you could find photo gallery apps that were definitely viruses, like 1000%, either ad mines or fucking they were viruses. I was a child. I was horny. Don't blame me. Anyway, it's not my fault that I knew what tits were. And anyway, so and you would just find these like fucking apps, right? These apps with photo galleries of just big tits or whatever the fuck you were trying to find. Now I know you can still find this shit on like side-loaded third-party stores, but I don't think you could actually find it directly on Google. You know what? I actually can confirm this now. I'm gonna confirm this right now, actually. Can we actually still find these apps? I'm on my phone right now. So, not directly. There's like a ton of like breast enlargement and like workout shit. There's breast anatomy, like And then of course you got the sponsored area with like all the gacha games and shit. You have a body editor. A body editor. Really? X is under here? Yeah, when I think of big boobs, I think of Elon Musk. He's a fucking boob. You got Bigo Live, a live stream. Bigo Live, that's a fucking thing, huh? Bigo. You got Twitch. God damn it. No! I mean, yes, but no! You got Tinder. Okay, yeah, that's actually accurate. You got Blocked Blast, Airbnb. You know, Airbnb are a bunch of boobs too. Boobs in the real estate market. You got Honkai Star Rail. This is all under fucking big boob, by the way. Big boobs for the search. Lyft is here too. Tumblr. You know, that's ironic that Tumblr is here. Reddit is here. I believe it. Popeyes is here. Fucking goddamn it. You can't find this shit. Not anymore. Not anymore on normal apps, so you can't find this shit. Kind of fucking sad. I ain't gonna lie. Big booba chicken? Yo, you want some big booba chicken breast? You want the big booba chicken breast with the chicken strips? Yeah, baby, chicken strips. Oh, that's not creepy whatsoever. Dover knows like booba screams. Yo, me when booba screams internally, just go ah. I can't scream because my wife is in the call and she's asleep. God forbid I scream. Yeah, if I scream in this call, I'll never hear the end of it. I love my wife. I love Nikki. Admittedly, I love her to death. But when she tells me, hey, you're being too loud, I'm just like over here like, yes, as I hear, you know, gas in the background. While I'm trying to sleep, I'm loud. No, I'm kidding. I don't really care one way or another. I will say though, we fuck loud. I mean, what? That's fucking when, that fucking when, that's... Belly? Yeah, belly. I love fat. Fat fetish. Great. It's good. I like belly. Turn down. No, okay. I am a little high right now to be focusing in on. Ooh. When did we change? What the fuck is that slime, bitch? Running in the 90s. Oh yeah. So now that I have like announced the date for the debut for G6, I am gonna start like changing things on the channel a little bit to match that. The first things that I am gonna change will probably be like simple things like the panels in the about section. More than likely, I'm gonna change them to match the thematic. So it's gonna be a slow phase out, right? Obviously, I need to do like, you know, I need to start adding shit like the rogue shit and the waifu wear shit. The problem is, yours truly is an idiot. She is dumb. I haven't debuted G6 yet. It's in May 11th. So I have her plastered all over. I have her plastered all over the fucking affiliate shit. I mean, honestly though, you guys, if you've already watched the clip, you already seen her. But I think what I'll end up doing is, I'll probably end up like, I don't know, fucking around with it a little bit. Well, we'll see. I do know that I gotta change the fucking banners and everything. Those are due for a change. God, I haven't changed those since like 2 years ago, actually. The banners for the channels. I don't know if I'm gonna change. Well, maybe I can change the thumbnails. I think the thumbnails might be due for a slight upgrade. I don't know. I'll figure it out. It's a lot of work within the next week or two. And even then, there's some things that may even happen after, right? The debut. But anyway, here, I'm gonna keep going for a little bit longer, just a little bit, not too long. Oh shit, it's the Game Boy Color. Oh, oh, they're big now. Oh, that's trippy as fuck. And no, they're Maple Story. Or no, are they RPG Maker? Or is it Maple Story? They're micro, but is it, okay, is it Maple Story or is it RPG Maker? Macro micro. Oh, buddy, I bet you just want to be macro and micro at the same time. What the macro micro? Brother, what the fuck is this? Do I even want? Hey, buzz off. Can a slime enjoy her breaking bees? Is this the slime room? Nope, get lost. This is... I love this room. I love this room. I love these slimes. Get the hell out of here. Me when slime room. Oh, this is fucking trippy. Oh, playing this game high is an experience I was not prepared for. Oh, this game is fucking great. Yeah, I was not expecting to be high like this and play this game with this fucking dope as fuck trippy neon like floor that we got going on here. Omnimus Polygon, yeah, that's called a relationship, sweaty. Okay, what do you call this thing then? What do you call this thing? Wait. Admittedly, the singularity just reminds me of Missing No Chan. Polygamy. Oh. To be fair though, like, you know what's something that always made me wonder? What if like I ended up making a polycule? How weird. Not even weird. Actually no, weird's not the right word. How different of a fucking branch of like person would I be if I ended up making a polycule?
It's time to drink water.
You woke up. I polycule to help cover rent. Yeah. Well, no, it's like one of those random shower thoughts, right? It's like, what if I ended up having like, if I made like a bunch of different choices, right? Instead of the choices that I made, and I ended up having a polycule, what kind of person would I be with that polycule? It's like random shower thoughts, you know? I don't think you'd be different. Would be weird if it changed you. Well, I know a few people where like those relationships do change people. Admittedly, like there are a few people who I know or used to know who those relationships forever altered them. Pap check, I am good to go. I mean, that's also just relationships. Yeah, true. I mean, I am forever altered as a person due to the relationships I've had in the past. So I guess that makes sense. I don't even like being in the same room as this. Whatever, it's giving me the heebie-jeebies. I thought you were supposed to be the brave one, Jody. I'm way out of my league with this caliber of magic. I just leave this sort of thing to Claire. It weirds me the hell out. It must be some kind of core. The last dungeon just vanished when we accidentally broke the other one. Looks like my services are in need here once again. As much as I love you for that smash that thing, we should keep looking for Javas first. Polygon? Yeah, that's my relationship status. Okay. Yeah, we're ready. Perfect. It's 11:59. Java should be here any second. Let's put on a crowd and listen on this. Hello, my dear minions. Thank you for coming to this mandatory meeting. The credits does seem a bit thin, though. I'll have to get the stragglers to start talking to. Well, no matter. Now it gets my attention that some of you absolutely have no idea what you're doing. It's a 90s kid, kill it. Running in the 90s. Relationships, good or bad, you change you. Now if they only change your diapers, you say, fuck you. Our primary target in this dimension is the planet Reverie, which is where we are currently stationed on. While this planet may seem unremarkable, it is a place of particular interest to our leader, her heroic Queen Verena, for reasons I won't get into. And particularly Queen Verena has her eyes on a nearby archipelago known as the Sapphire Islands. These islands have a low population, which pose a minimal threat, but mostly comprised of these bipedal mammal things. Baffling creatures. Woodland beasts are not meant to be 6 feet tall. That's irresponsibly large. Their mere thought of their reckless anatomy makes me shudder. Because of their bodies are covered in a layer of hair, I even decided to give them their little Nicholas name. I refer to them as. I'm not saying that. Ominous to the animals. We've set up 3 scramblers in key locations around the region. That just sounds fucking bad. Irresponsibly large is a good way to describe you. Are you sure? One here is the neon labyrinth. You've undoubtedly seen it. Everything around here is the handiwork. Our primary scrambler is to set up north at the top of the tallest mountain out of the main island. This will serve as a new home base. Now, some of you may have heard of the rumors of a meltdown at our third location in the outlaw town named Green something. But rest assured, we have not deviated from the plan. As we speak, the scrambler is being repaired. If all goes well, the town will be under control in mere hours. What? Guys, we have to go back to the Green Ridge pronto. Also, mods, can you shout out Red Violet, please? He's a streamer. Or they're a streamer. Red, I don't know what your pronouns are. I'm sorry, sweetheart. You're playing Nubby's Number Factory, dude. Nubby. Yo, Red, are we rubbing glip glorps? And I'm a they. Okay. Good. Noted. Are we gonna rub nubbies together while we pop our pegs and, you know, glip glorp all over the fucking place? We see we have an undercover operative on Reverie. Do they have paws? She's an exceptionally skilled, ambitious beast who I knew would be a great addition to the team. To our new compatriot. Guys, that's the person I followed out here. Say hello, Paula. Hello, Paula. What? Shh, keep it down. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all. So, hi, glad to be here. I think there's a lot to bring. I can bring this team. You know, my last gig didn't offer dental or anything, so you guys are definitely a step up for that regard. Paula really just out here being like, good or evil, I don't give a shit as long as the insurance is good. Fucking facts, girl. Dude, that's my coworker up there. I knew she was a jerk, but I didn't know she was full-blown evil. This is bad, very bad. Well, I'm really excited about doing some pummeling for y'all. But there's a lot of folks around here could use a pummeling or two. I also like to... Okay, that's nice, Pollen. Lovely speech. Anywho, I'm more excited to introduce everyone else to someone else today. My boys. Everybody meet Big B, Killer Ray, Clinston, and Roy. I made them myself using fragments of my own life essence. Is that an invitation? No, that's just the subplot of Evangelion. Anyway. Breaking Bad, but it's about making nature tea 2 years down the line. No, that's just the subplot of Evangelion. Are you sure? I made them myself. Please be sure to nice and lavish them with praise, everyone. Some may accuse me of nepotism, but putting my 4 sons in charge, especially when they're mere days old. Ah, yes, nepotism. God, I love my nepo babies. Some may accuse me of but to that I say I do not care. Please do not dote on us heavily in front of my the minions, father. Sorry, you're right. I'd just love to espouse the virtues of my 4 beautiful boys all day. There's one more person I'd like to draw your attention to. There's one person who made today possible. Other than myself and Verena, of course. Why, she's so instrumental that I haven't bothered to learn her name. This is Claire Higsby. Claire may not know much how much help she's been, but we truly could not have done this without her. It's certainly a certain smoke in Claire's position that caught our queen's eye in the first place. Hey, Hit Spitz, what's up, sweetheart? How are you? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Claire, what did you do? Nothing, I promise you, I didn't. In fact, why don't we take Claire in person, Shit. This is a fucking mood. This is a fucking mood. This is a fucking mood. Shit. RGB alone. We drifted? Nah, we're shitting. We're shitting. Oh, you must have felt so sneaky. Oh, look at us sitting in the Jarvis without him noticing. You dimwits, of course I'd known you were here all along. The whole base? A mere distraction. We did all these desert shenanigans to lead you away from my precious little town to keep you from interfering with our mission. And you fell for it. Okay, buddy, we heard about enough of you. We're just going around sitting here. Greenridge, that's it. That was the name of your town. Sir, let me take him. I haven't died to prove my worth around here. No, you're needed back to the surface, Paula. We let someone dispose of our uninvited guests. If you insist. Hey, Goleta, do me a favor and don't kick the bucket before I get a chance to thrash you. Paula, how could you side with these guys? I have my reasons. Someone like you would understand. I'll see you losers back in Greenridge, although you might not recognize it when we're done with it. Anyway, my boys and I have places to be, I'm afraid. I'll leave you all this with a parting gift. Gumball Goliath. All right. Yeah. little gumball fuck. Ain't he great? Oh. Nah, we gonna yoinky splinky this fuck. Give me all the kisses. Bro has no reason to be doing all this bullshit. Look at all these yoinky splinkies. Fuck you. Die. Or, okay, don't die. Chili, toxic, spicy, and sour. He ain't got the gumballs for it. He is literally on his last leg. Claire, you suck. Get fucked, that's it. Now I have an acquisition to acquire. Gumball machine. I want one. No, actually, on no joke, I really do want, like, a quarter machine. Like, just a gumball machine, like, somewhere around here. I don't know why. But it's, like, one of those weird things that I just fucking want. Like, you know, like, I've been for the longest time as saying, I want a mini fridge. That way I can, like, be like Faye and just have, like, a bunch of fucking Baja Blasts right next to my fat ass. Yeah, like, same thing. It's just, I want a gumball machine as well. It'd be really fucking cool. What did Javis mean when he said you summoned him here? You know, you could take the ones from the stores. Chat, those aren't free. They're not like the public stop signs. They're not free. They're not free, chat. You can't take those like you can the stop signs. And the funny rich people's money. I knew that our whole plan was bad news. You think everything is all fun, but now look at the mess they're in. God, we should have never done any of this. That shouldn't be possible, though. I told you before, it should take a lot of mana to summon someone like Jaws. I barely used any energy when I summoned dust bunnies. I had 3. You have 3 gumball machines, and you're not sharing them with me, Albany? Pitiful. 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 I'm doing the hand motion where you touch your fingers together, and I'm opening them and closing them. Pitiful. Pitiful. The ones taller than me and swirl. Fucking pitiful. I want the swirl one. No, I actually, you know what? No, I don't want the swirl one. I want the classic one. Like the one with like that's held on a fucking metal rod, and it's just a big ass fuck you ball of gumballs in it. That's what I want. I want the one that looks like fucking Benson from regular show. I gave them the multiple daycares. Well, I'm a fucking brat too. Maybe I should have one. Here, I'll even prove the fucking point. Here, check this shit out. I'll prove the point temporarily. I'm a fucking brat too. Why don't you hand me one? Huh? Why I swear to God. Why don't you hand me one? I'm a fucking brat too. I'm a big ass brat. Where's my gumball machine? Oh, Jesus fuck. You know, one of these days I'm gonna snap these fingers the wrong way and you're just gonna end up getting fucking naked waddles. I'm not sure how anyone's prepared for that one. But, yeah. What a terrible bit. Believe me, right? Let's stop fighting. I don't know. Can we please stop fighting? Okay, fine. It's all my fault. Happy. Can we all have a nice long chat about how I'm a total screw up later? But right now, we need to stop Javis. But we need to run home and rally the troops. Warn Faith, the Platinum Brigade, that fight's coming. Maybe even get help from Leon's. Anyway. I say, anyway, come on, you guys. Come where exactly? There's no exit. Oh, hey, ease up, Claire. I'm sure she has a plan to get us out of this, alright? Yeah, just give me a second to think. Come on, please work. No, this has to work. I'm giving everything, this one I got. Come on, let's get out of here. Alright. Alright, chat.